All right, so this is what her exterior currently looks like. The exterior of her house. And we're gonna try to make it look like Animal Crossing GameCube. So something like this with something like this. All right, let me show you guys real quick the first picture here. All right, here's the first picture. Here's what the outside of her house looked like in Animal Crossing GameCube. We're gonna try to match this. We're gonna try to match this, right? So I got to decide which roof I want to use first here. I think we're gonna go for the green roof that we had. All right, she had a white house with a brown door. Give her a brown door. She had a pretty homey looking door here, like this one. Okay. All right, with like a, there's got to be a better exterior potentially than the one that we have here. It needs to be white with brown trim. I don't think we have an option for white with brown trim on the house, so we're gonna stick with the white house. All right, this might be the best that we get here, but we need a regular chimney. All right, this might be the best that we get here. Here's what we got. This might be the best that we get here. With this specific house. So we have, this roof is better than this roof because this roof doesn't have the right chimney. So I think I like this roof better. Now let's see, is there something that's less round? You did bring up a good point. It is very round. Okay, this is better. Oh, and it has the brown trim. Okay, and it has the brown trim. Okay. All right, let me show you guys real quick. This is what we're working with. So again, I think the chimney is essential, not the metal chimney. The metal chimney, I didn't like as much. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. I think we're gonna do the square house. I think the square house actually might be the answer here. Ooh, I think we're on to something here. This is starting to look good. Okay. All right, we need to change up this album. All right, we're keeping this. I think we're keeping this vibe here. And the brown door. The brown door is perfect for this. We'll keep her wreath on the door. All right, I think this is closer to Animal Crossing GameCube than our last build. I just need you guys to help me to decide on the roof. Are you guys ready? Do we go for the green slate roof here? Or do we go to this one, the dark green or the slate? Which one? I think the dark green is better. I think this is actually perfect. And then there's even, I think there's a lighter version of that. Yeah, look, and then there's a light version of that. Dark and light. Which one do you guys like, the light version or the dark version of the same one? The dark version? Okay. I think the dark is better too. All right, so this is gonna be our rough Animal Crossing GameCube house. We couldn't avoid the second window. I tried to avoid the second window. I couldn't avoid the second window. We have to just stick with it because I think it's better that it's less round. The other one was too round. At least this one is I mean, the other one had a second window anyways. It was just not as pronounced. Okay. All right, let's go for this. Sounds great. How about the interior? All right, let's go. In your mind, I want you to describe all the details for the interior. All right, they're sending us over. All right, so here's what Tangy's house has looked like throughout the years. So let's first show you what her house looks like in Animal Crossing New Horizons when you first load it up. This is what her house looks like originally. All right. So this is what she's done to the house over the years. Over the 2 years, she's changed things up quite a bit. Again, and here is the image of what it's supposed to look like. So she didn't change too much. She kept the bed, she kept the table and the, you know, she changed up what was on the table. She added some clothes. She kept her golden peach chair, but she changed the apple one out for a cool chair. She changed the table out. The boxes are still in the bag. She still got the boxes. You know, she took away her Apple TV. So she hasn't changed too much. I guess she took some of her wall stuff down and replaced it with clothes and a random wreath. I guess she got 2 wreaths and she only put 1 up. Not sure what was going on. All right, so then here's what her house looked like in Animal Crossing New Leaf. So in New Leaf, they gave her a little bit more of a retro vibe. Sorry, I can't make this image any bigger. Maybe I could do this for you guys. Yeah, there you go. So here's what it was in New Leaf. Right, so again, kind of similar, but they gave her a little bit of a different vibe in New Leaf. Kind of similar, but also in a lot of ways very different from New Horizons. All right, so let's go ahead and go back down here. Let me show you the next one. This is City Folk. This is what it looked like in City Folk. So very, very similar to New Leaf. Very similar to New Leaf. All right, there it is in City Folk. Let's show you the next one. This is Wild World. Again, Wild World, not really much different. So they haven't really changed her house much for the past 3 games before this one. Been pretty similar vibes here, right? Now let's see what GameCube. This is the one I'm going to go for, I think. And then here's GameCube. Here's what it looks like in Animal Crossing GameCube. So her house has kind of had the same essence until New Horizons, right? So in New Horizons, they kind of changed up Tangy's essence. So she kind of had the similar vibes, and then all of a sudden, New Horizons, they kind of changed up her essence a little bit. They gave her the retro dress and stuff. They kind of stepped her out of her like everything completely fruit and said like, let's blend a little fruit with maybe a couple other little things. It's essentially the same house though. It's essentially the same house, just like a little tweaked, right? Just a little tweak. We are going to try to capture the essence of everything you just saw in one house. That is our goal. We are going to try to capture the essence of everything you just saw in one house. The essence of Tangy throughout the years. That is the goal. That is the dream. That is the current theme that we are going for in this house. Can we capture the essence of Tangy throughout the years in our build here? A little bit of GameCube, a little bit of New Leaf, a little bit of City Folk, a little bit of New Horizons, the citrus essence, right? That's what we're going for here. So we have the base design items to work with. We do have the base design items to work with here. Stuff that she used to have in her house or stuff that we know that she appreciates. And then we also have the log. So let's go ahead and put all these items out so that we can have it in the log. So I think for 10-minute builds, we're gonna start utilizing the log feature. And what that essentially means is we're gonna go and we're gonna plop items down that we think are gonna work for the build. Just quickly plop them down, right? And then they show up in the log over here. And we could say, okay, now we could see all the items that we plop down and then use the ones that actually make the cut, right? So we're kind of going for that vibe right now. And we haven't necessarily crafted every fruit item in the game. I might have to come back. We might have to actually stop and come back and craft the rest of the fruit items. Now that I think about it, we might actually not be able to complete this to all of its beauty. If we don't have access to all the fruit items, we might have to craft some. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. So we're definitely going to need the Apple TV. It's going to be the juicy Apple television here. Let's go check wallpapers and floors first. Let's go see what we have access to here. We have the orange retro and the green retro flooring. We have some kind of fruit flooring. I don't think we have a fruit flooring in this game. There's fruit wallpapers, not floorings. There's only rugs. So let's go to rugs here. Do we have some fruit rugs? We do have the orange rug. Do we center it, or do we also try to add the peach rug? We also have the peach rug. We have the watermelon rug. We have the yellow melon rug. We don't have to just do the orange necessarily, right? Like, we even have access to like the water. I almost think we're gonna drop this flooring here. Hold on, let me go back to Tangy's wiki again. I deleted the page on accident. History. Let's go take a look again at Tangy's. Go take another look at Tangy's history one more time. I want to go see what her flooring options always were. Give me just a second here. Go see what her flooring options were. Because I think they were the big rug. They were the big orange citrus rug with the purple background. The big orange rug with the purple background. She had a big orange rug with the purple background here. So, let's see what kind of floorings we have to maybe replicate that. Let's see if we have any floorings that we can maybe use to replicate that. So we have like a big simple purple floor. And then we put the orange rug in the center. Now maybe let's put our own twist on it. Let's say that maybe I kind of like this. I kind of wish this rug was a little bigger though. I almost want to use more than one rug as we go to put our own spin on this. I think we use two. I think we say, you know what? Old Tangy might have only had one rug. New Tangy has two. Right? Give her a tropical hut vibe, less fruit, more rattan and stuff. Well, if you saw, she had rattan furniture throughout the years, so that's one of the things we're going to be doing. Yeah, if you look at her old set, she actually had rattan furniture. It was actually called cabana back then. She actually has cabana furniture in her set throughout the years. So I do plan to use some rattan furniture in the build. I'm going to use a little rattan, and I think we're going to use a little, maybe some like more unique customizations of it if we can. Yeah, she had like some cabana kind of vibe. So we might use two rugs instead of the orange rug being the centerpiece. For now, let's center the orange rug and stick to our guns here. All right, let's see what else we have access to as far as fruit themed stuff. So let's just go through our whole list of furniture and see what we have access to use. See, look, I've never crafted the apple chair and stuff, so if it wasn't in her original theme, which luckily it is, I don't even actually have access to every fruit item. I have to go craft some. I didn't think about that. I should have crafted this stuff first. I actually don't have access to everything I need. All right, what else do we got in here? I just want to see what I have access to before we make any decisions. We have the orange end table. I want to see what I have access to before we make any decisions. Like, is there a watermelon table in this game? Is there a watermelon table in this game that I haven't crafted before? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a watermelon table. Just the rug. Okay. We have the pear bed already out. I almost like, wait, can't I look at my, let me go look at my DIYs real quick. Duh, I could look at my DIYs. I'm over here pretending like I don't have access to my DIYs. All right, we can just go look and see, because I should have all the fruit DIYs. Let's go take a look and see what we're missing potentially. So we are missing the orange end table, but we have it because it was in her original build. We're missing the orange wall, but it was in her original build, so we're safe there. We're missing the cherry wall. See, we haven't crafted much of the cherry, any of the wallpapers. So if we want to mix up, if we want to change the wallpaper from orange, we're screwed for now. We would have to go craft it and come back. Spend another 9,000 bells maybe. Can you do this more than once a day on the same villager? Because I'm gonna hate if they're gonna make me like wait. Okay, there is a nice apple rug. That apple rug is actually pretty nice. I actually kind of like that. All right, we pretty much have everything fruit related crafted. that we're gonna need. So if we're gonna stick to the fruit theme, we're doing pretty good here. All right, that's good to know. All right, now let's decide. This wallpaper is kind of a bit much. We could very well drop the wallpaper if we wanted and just leave it to an accent wall. That's what I'm thinking. What we do is we give her a little bit more. We give her like an accent wall potentially. And we drop, let's go ahead and drop these items now that we have them in the log. So our house isn't such an eyesore necessarily. We don't want this house to feel like an eyesore here. And we could just do an accent wall with this orange wallpaper, right? So now we have to decide, what do we change up? What do we change this wall to? All right, let's go back to the wiki and see if she's ever changed from a citrus wallpaper. She hasn't. The citrus wallpaper is kind of her essence. So we get a little freedom to work here. We get a little freedom to work. We could do like something to match the rattan furniture, something that feels kind of, I want something that doesn't have patterns because we're going to have the pattern wall. So let's have something that doesn't really have much patterns here. So I know there's like some straw, like some tropical vibe walls, screens, tea wall, tea room wall. Tea room wall is actually kind of cute. We have the bamboo wall, something like that maybe. Just kind of poking through and seeing what we got here. The super fancy pirate wall. Oh my gosh, is this wall fancy? The lattice wall. Oh, that's like the kind of thing I'm looking for. Something like the lattice wall. Let's go see what it looks like. We have the arched windows. A little too fancy. I think the lattice wall might actually kind of be what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something along the lines of this, or there's another wall, like something like this. This is a little too rustic. Something like this. The bamboo screen wall. I'm looking for something along these lines. I think the lattice wall is actually perfect. Yo, what's up, Cinderella? What you got for us? Bamboo screen wall. Brick and vine. Brick and vine. Let me go see what the brick and vine looks like. I know I should have that one in here. I love me a good brick and vine wallpaper. As long as it doesn't feel like it's too smothery, like it's too closed in, I think it'll be good here. Do I not have the access to the brick and vine in here, or did I pass it up? Oh, there it is. There it is. The brick and vine. Such a cute wall. A little too naturey for what I'm trying to accomplish here, but I just love this wall so much. I just love this wallpaper. I think the lattice wall might do it for me. I think it might do it for me. That's like the vibe I was looking for. Something that feels open, that will go well with some rattan furniture in the mix. I think this is what we're looking for. I could also go for the beaded curtain wall because it's kind of retro. And it kind of keeps her retro vibes alive. You know what we should really be doing is finding the wall that matches this the most. So let's decide which wall that we are going to accent real quick. That's what we need to do. We need to decide which wall we're going to accent, which I think it's going to be the back wall. And we need to find a wallpaper that matches the accent the best. That's what we need to be thinking about. I don't know if I have the bamboo screen wall. I have to check. I want to say I do have it, but I don't think I do. I'm not really looking for a bamboo feel. So I did skip over one bamboo wall because it was just too much. It's too much. Yeah, the bamboo wall. I'm not really looking for the bamboo itself is turning me away from this one specifically. I'm looking for see if I have the screen wall. It's the first one. What do you mean? Oh, this one? Yeah, this is the one I was thinking about. Yeah, I like this one a lot. So we have this option. We have, I didn't know the name of this one. I forgot that it was screen wall. We have this option. We have the beaded wall, or I think we go with beaded. We go with this, or we go with lattice. Where's lattice at? Real quick. All right, these should all be inside of log by now. No, I guess it doesn't log the wallpapers. Dang, that would make my life super easy. So the lattice also has a nice brown to go with the orange. Honestly, I think the lattice is my favorite. I think the lattice is my favorite, or the beaded. I think I like the beaded or the lattice. I think I like the beaded or the lattice. I think the lattice is my favorite.
Welcome back.
I think the beaded might be my second favorite because I do want windows. Tangy's your favorite animal? Yeah, Tangy's my favorite animal, yeah. Yo, welcome in Nudie Knit. Good to see you today, Liberty 87. Yo, happy freaking Friday to you, yous and yours, and those that are just rolling into the show today. Welcome in, happy Friday. We're decorating Tangy's house on my island. Oh, so it felt normal to you, Cinderella? I'm not gonna do a poll. I could do a poll though. I'm not feeling the poll right now. Thank you though, Bridge. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe ask in the chat, like officially, but normal. I like, sometimes I just like getting opinions and not having a decision directly from the chat. Does that make sense? Yeah, I would like to know what that Moroccan wall looks like that you mentioned. That sounds like something I would need. Yeah, what's up, Mighty Owl? Good to see you. Yeah. The polls can be nice sometimes, but a lot of times in decorating, I like getting input. I like hearing what you guys have in mind, but to help me better decide what I want to do. So a poll would just kind of solidify what I already know. I might do the lattice wall, but can I add windows to this? Or is that not an option? It's not an option. Oh, I kind of want windows. The problem here is I want windows, and there's no windows in either of these. Oh yeah, I could do a different accent wall if I want a window. That's very smart. Thank you. I could have a different accent wall. Yeah. So if I want, I could use a wallpaper without windows, and I could accent a wall and give windows to that wall. That's a good idea. I do have that option. Like, I'll show you guys what we're talking about here. Like that. That way we still get a window, but the rest of the room stays that way. Honestly, I think the best is lattice or beaded. So the thing is the beaded and the lattice really are really nice because they make the room feel like open and breathable. And it's kind of retro, which Tangy has a bit of a retro vibe. So I think for me, lattice and beaded are winning this because I like the retro vibe. So yeah, I did try the green tea room. The green tea room's a little too rich. It's a little too fancy. I don't think Tangy's that fancy. It makes the room feel very fancy with the tea room walls. I do love these tea room walls, but it almost, the purple clashes with the green, and it almost adds a level of fancy that we're not going for. We're not going for a fancy room here. We're going for kind of a kitschy room. Kitschy would be the word. We're going for like a kitschy kind of retro-ish kind of vibe room. I think that the tea room wall is very beautiful. It just takes away from that a little bit. Takes away just a little bit. What's up, Gravel Pete? Good to see you today. Welcome in, Mama Snow. I appreciate the input, chat. The input's always welcome. The input's always welcome. So I appreciate you, family. I like the orange in the back wall. I don't always put my accents on the back wall, but I like the orange on the back wall for some reason in this house. I think it works. I think the back wall accent works here. All right, I might end up changing this to lattice. I think the beaded is what I want. I didn't try any solid colors though. That's one thing I didn't try that I wanted to try was just some solid, no design. Like this is literally, I feel like it clashes with the purple, but I mean I love this freaking wallpaper. It's funny how some wallpapers are just so good and they're so basic. Like switch to the blue. I was thinking about trying just like solid, no patterns, no nothing, just like some solid color stuff. All right, what else do we have here? Do we have any other any solids, like just like a solid blue or a solid yellow? A little bit bright, but the yellow does work. Solid green, but then it clashes with the purple. Like green and purple just don't look that good to me in this scenario because of the orange. Like green and purple and orange are just, I'm not really digging this. What other kind of solid color stuff do we have before we wrap up the dojo wall? Green and purple complementary colors. Yeah, I think with the orange, it's making it clash for me. I don't know why, it just is. My eyes just are not liking it. You could even go with something like this, like a molded wall. Like the middle ground between like fancy and just like domestic almost. And like, that's a different kind of green. Like, see, that green doesn't clash. Like that green, this green right here is not clashing with the purple. This green is working. This is actually working. This works for my eyes. The rug in the house, dark purple or blue, it was like purplish. It was like purplish in Animal Crossing GameCube. It was purple around the edges. Yeah. Yeah, purplish. Yeah, this green's not clashing as much to my eyes. All right, what else do we have? What other options do we have here? Just like solid color stuff. Wedding party, way too much curtains. Abstract, way too much. Groovy, way too groovy. Way too groovy here. Simple. The simple with yellow, like not the worst. It's a bit much for me though. Simple with blue. Some cute wallpapers, blah, blah, blah. Some vertical stripes, kind of feeling clownish. Mostly joking. The green with the white exterior. I think I'm liking the molded wall. I think I'm liking the molded wall a lot, actually. More than I thought I would. And of course, we got the tea room walls again. It's just... The more I look at this, the more that it does kind of fit. It's the problem is that the wallpaper is kind of taken away from the vibe. I like the lattice. I think I'm gonna go with the mold. I think the molded actually looks sick, and it has windows. I like the molded. I like the molded more than I thought I would. And then we went through all of these, yeah. I think the molded actually looks really good. My first thought was not using one of these, but it's awkward. It's awkward. I would have to like, I don't know. I don't like the accent wall. I love the molded and the purple, but I don't like it makes me hate the accent wall. That's my only problem, is it makes me hate the accent wall. I guess I should accent a different side. Let me do that. Let me try accenting different side here. I think my brain has decided that this needs to be the accent. If I do something like this room's way too official. This room's way too official. See, then I could kind of like make this side like a kitchen, maybe. There's always the option of changing the flooring. No, I kind of want to build around the floor. That is always the option, but I kind of want to build around the floor. I think the floor is something that I'm gonna keep consistent. What about just green walls? I did think about just green walls. You know, to be 100% honest, we could just get away with doing the whole orange wallpaper and just owning that this is the essence of Tangy at the end of the day, and then accenting a different wall. We haven't considered the option of accenting a different wall and keeping it at all oranges. Yeah, I am going to be hitting the post office here. I might go today even. Well, just depends on how long I stream. Yeah, I'd like to go today. I could have went later yesterday. I couldn't get a ride. I could get there today potentially. You saw a retro orange wall near the beaded wall? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The retro wall is kind of busy. I'm talking about this one. It's kind of busy. Kind of a lot going on in this house now. The beaded wall in the back, or the beaded wall for the bedroom. We could do like the beaded wall for like the bedroom. Yeah. I'm not really looking for patterned walls. Thank you though. Ruby, yeah. I'm not really looking for patterned walls. So you guys, we're trying to avoid patterns right now because we have patterns. See, so we're trying to avoid patterns here. Thank you though. Thank you for the recommendation. We're trying to, the whole thing with going with solid colors and solid walls is there's already enough going on. There's enough noise with the oranges, right? So what we're trying to accomplish here is something that complements the noise of the oranges. It's because I'm looking for a certain feel here. I want this to kind of feel airy and light and tropical. So I'm looking for wallpapers that kind of help express that. I'm looking for like airy, open, light, tropical feels that work with this purple rug that don't take away from the oranges on the walls. So like something like the white brick could maybe work. It's a little bit imposing, but it's nice and light. Like we are looking for like light, like whites and lighter colors, but not too many patterns. That's why the lattice wall was originally something I really enjoyed, because the lattice wall has that feel. It has like, it's open, and you know, there's, you kind of have a white backdrop on it. So the lattice wall kind of works for what I'm looking for, but I don't know, it doesn't look too good with the purple rug, and the purple rug is definitely making this hard. So it's like the lattice wall is like a good example of like that airy kind of open feel, right? Like that's like this kind of a good example of that. Sadly, none of the window wallpapers really do this for me. I could do like a screen wall. These are a little too zen. I'm not really looking for like a zen vibe here. I think we're just gonna keep the wallpaper the way it is. I think we're just gonna do no accent wall. I might just go no accent wall. If you use the green with the white at the bottom for the main and the oranges as the accent, you could put low counters in front of the orange to mimic the lower part on the other walls. That's a cute idea. Yeah, I think we just might not accent this wall. We just might not need to accent this wall. That might actually just make this a lot easier of a decision. It sucks because like this wallpaper is so, like there's so much going on in this wallpaper that I would like to accent it, but the purple rug's making it super hard to find something that I like that way. All right, let me restart and go back to our original options and then go from there. I like this is like some of my favorite parts of designing is figuring out wallpapers and floors. Is that weird? I don't know what it is, but like some of my favorite parts of designing is finding wallpapers and floors. It's so much fun to me. Like I really like this wall. I really like this wallpaper, and I think it's just deciding which wall to accent is the toughest with this one. But I do like this wallpaper a lot. What if you fake the orange wallpaper with a few orange clocks? I actually considered that. That was actually something that was on my mind. Yeah, that was actually on my mind. I was thinking about faking the orange wallpaper with orange clocks. That's so funny that you said that. I kind of like this. I think that this green is just pastel enough to go. I kind of like this. All right, I'm gonna build around this and see if I like it as we build. Okay, so, and then if I do this, I think I could have a really easy time using partitions. I think I would have a really easy time to use partitions here. Man, putting partitions in front of windows looks so dumb. I absolutely hate this. Like, I hate this interaction right here. This interaction right here kills me. Kills me. I can't stand it. And there's nothing you could do about it besides for put it here. But then I have no space to do anything here. I know, I could turn the windows off. I know, but I like the windows. I like the windows though. Just cover the window on one side. Okay, that's kind of an option. Maybe we cover the window on one side, but then, oh, I'd have to use a pillar. Still feel like I don't have any space here. If I do this, all right. Take a wooden pillar here, put it here. And just cover that window up completely and just only have one window, and then I have a lot more space to work with here, maybe? No, you can't expand the room on villagers' houses. It's only HHP stuff. Kind of sucks. You can't do that. It's only HHP stuff. Of course, none of these pillars are gonna be good with this wallpaper. None of them, dude. Okay, no, never mind. I lied. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I guess you would... I don't know what color you would use. I don't know what color you would use. I guess you would use white. I guess white would be the answer here. Pale blue. I was thinking the pale blue, yeah. That's what I was thinking the pale blue matched the best. What's up, Avitas? I was thinking the pale blue matched the best. I would like to maybe partition this room off a little bit and give her like a little personal space back here. I would like to maybe stick to this. Just like a piece of the window creeping out. It looks so dumb. Kind of hate the blue. Yeah, I kind of hate it too. I don't know. I'm indifferent about it right now. Wish you could move the windows. I wish you had the option of having one window. That's what we need. In my opinion, that's what we need. We literally need the option of one window. One window versus two. The lattice shelf. Oh yeah, I do have the lattice. Oh yeah. That's my original plan, was to use those lattice shelves in here. Duh. Thank you for the reminder. That was my original plan, was to partition this place off with these. I've had that plan since we started, but I got so distracted by the wallpapers. That was the plan since we started this. And I got so distracted by the wallpapers. I think I would like this way. Even though that's also kind of funky in front of the window. That's also kind of a funky interaction there. Maybe put a pillar here. What happens if you design a villager's house and then leave? Does it stay how you designed and they move to a new island? No, sadly. That would have been probably the coolest thing they did to Animal Crossing for years. If they would have made it to where the villagers' houses stay decorated when you visit someone else. That would have been so sick. Or like when they move. That'd have been so cool. No, we're designing for Tangy on my island. Tom Crook just so happens to be the one who hosts it. All right, that's actually kind of cool. Okay, directly halfway through the window, actually, I actually can get behind this. Okay, we could change these to white. I think we're going for the white wood here. Or we could try to match the wallpaper better. I think the white wood's what we go for here. I think we put bottom on both sides, potentially. We want to go for this, maybe? And then having a completely open backdrop. I wish you had these partitions without shelves. That's one thing that I've hoped for in the past. I wish you had these partitions without shelves. These partitions without shelves would be super, super nice. Nintendo, I know you're listening. I know you're listening, Nintendo. Give us the stuff. Give us everything. We want Sims levels of items in here. We want Sims levels of items. Off-centering the rug's kind of cute. Off-centering the rug, this is actually kind of cute. This is actually kind of working. And that makes the room a little bit, like there's a little bit less going on, which is good. I feel like the room is a little bit trapped because of these partitions. It feels a little bit better. All right, so what do we do in the back? Do we give her a bed? Give her a place to sleep and a wardrobe? Over here. Turn the partition backwards. I thought about it. This is the side I want shelves because I think I'm going to do a little kitchen over here. Or something like that. So I think this is the side that I want shelves right now. But I did think about it, yeah. Just depends on which side that I want the shelves. Which side do I want that interaction? I'm not sure quite yet. What's up, Coffee Queen? Good to see it. I turn those dividers the other way when the shelves are problematic from the front view. Yeah, right. Right. What's up, Zoldar? Yo, thank you so much, Zoldar. Good to see you in here, buddy. Welcome back. Welcome back for another excellent month of content. Oh, wow. We can do different color hair stuff now. La France, La Lectire. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that there was different options for the pairs now. Get those brown pairs in the mix. Kind of want to use the blood orange table next to her. There's a lot of colors, a lot of different colors going on. Let's switch that back to the yellow. Yeah, that's good. That'll be her little nightstand and her wardrobe. Kind of want to put the wardrobe over here, maybe. And then figure out maybe if I could put something in this little corner right here, maybe. Could even do this, maybe. We'll see. We could mix in rattan stuff. We have the option. We're going to be mixing rattan stuff into this set, to this build. So right now I'm just trying to get like a basic structure down. I think we're going to mix some rattan stuff in here in the future. Cute little studio apartment. Well, if you chop a tree in AC, will it grow back? No, you have to replant it. You have to replant it yourself, Stardust. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask if you have any questions at all. We will gladly do our best to help you out. Congratulations on joining Animal Crossing and good luck on your journey. And happy Friday to you. Thanks for feeling comfortable enough to jump into my chat and say hello. Make sure you include her little ladybugs. Okay, I wasn't actually planning on bringing the ladybugs back. All right, this is where we can start adding rattan stuff. This is where we start adding the rattan stuff. So let's go ahead and add a nice little rattan armchair. And then we're going to change the colors up to something a little bit brighter. And then I don't think we're going to do white. We're going to do the brown. the reddish brown. I think the reddish brown's perfect. I almost do like the other partition back. I actually kind of do like separating this room like this. I think this is actually going to be better. I think this is actually going to be better. I think I'm going to like this a lot more. Maybe we put 2 rattan chairs here and give her a little place to sit with the table in between. Place to sit and watch some TV. You know what? Let's just give her one place to sit. Even though I like to make these sometimes like they're preparing for guests, let's not prepare her house for guests. Let's just give her the 1 chair setup, and then we're gonna build around that instead. I think I'm gonna build around 1 chair. I think so. This is a 6x6, I think, or maybe a 6x8. I don't know what the villagers. Does anybody know what the villagers' houses are normally? Nook being a creepy overseer, yes. Nook being very creepy per usual. Yeah, sadly we're redoing Tangy's house on my island. You ever think AC will ever let us angle anything? Probably not, but you shouldn't let that break your heart. Just accept that AC will never be The Sims. Sorry, this ain't 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 The Sims. Too bad. Sorry, but sorry, this ain't The Sims. Deal with it. Deal with it. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm so done. Sorry, I was feeling myself there for a second. No, I can't hear it. I can't unhear it. I know. Oh. You mean I don't get to pay $5 for 2 outfits and 6 pieces of furniture every DLC? Shots fired to the Sims. Now we're gonna have a lot of angry gamers. Oh no, what have we done? Oh no, what have we done? All right, this table's a little too tall next to the Apple TV. It kind of makes the Apple TV feel really weird. You should have put like nothing here. I think I almost just want to put the TV as the centerpiece here. Deal with it. I love you guys. Oh, you guys are the best here. Let's go to mix up our tunes now. The song has done it for me. We'll do Pokey and Show. It's been a while since we listened to this one, right? You start writing Animal Crossing parodies. I guess we could just do a table next to her chair here. I guess if I wanted to, I could just, like I said, instead of giving her 2 chairs, we could just give her a table chair set up here. Reverse these though. And then on the table next to her there, what does she have in her base design? Is there anything that belongs on a table in her base design? The cherry speakers, we could put those there. Sick. Sometimes I clip for myself. I love you guys. If anybody's just rolling into the show and I've been missing you, I've been kind of engrossed in this design. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the broadcast. You guys can jump in the chat and say hello. You could repost your message, do an @HylianDescent or type Hylian or some version of my name. A lot of them will trigger the chat to go red for me, that specific message, and it helps me better, keep up with the chat if I did miss you. Certainly like to keep up with you, so it's not my goal. Welcome in, John T. Saul. Enjoy the lurk. Dazabound, I hope you're doing well. Nasty Pip, good to see you as well. The lace stools as short tables. That's actually a really cute idea. Now it's in a weird middle ground. Yeah, Nasty Pip, I agree 100%. I think Animal Crossing went from being a life simulation game to a design simulation game, and now it's in a weird middle place. I think you actually really nailed it with that comment. I don't have a problem with The Sims, for the record. I would like to take the time to say that The Sims is cool. Female Eevee from Beeb. If you can get a female Eevee from Beeb, I'm not sure. That's a good question, Totota. I would imagine it could be female. Tangy chillin', yeah. Speaking of, I think we can get rid of this. I think we could do something different with this corner. Even if, as far as putting this in this corner, do we want to mix and match the setups? I think just having two corner tables next to each other in that vicinity is stupid. I almost think I would rather just lower the bed and just... No, that looks stupid too. I don't like that either. I'm gonna figure out something with this little corner here. Something there. We're modernizing. Yeah, we're gonna kind of modernize. We do have the watermelon rug to use. Right. I haven't decided if I want to modernize, take the citrus rug, put this maybe here, and then go ahead and add the watermelon rug and say, hey, listen, even though we're trying to capture the essence of Tangy, maybe in the modern version of Tangy, she has a watermelon and an orange rug with the purple backdrop, since we don't have that big of an orange rug in this game. I am thinking about doing this right here, something like this. Maybe putting the watermelon down for the kitchen area or something. Oh, a plant. Oh, the plant's perfect. Good call. Yeah, there is room for the palm plant. I think we are going to keep the palm plant lamp. I do plan to keep that. Yeah. Turn the bed, put the wardrobe in the corner, the orange table under the window. Let me see. I was thinking about putting the bed in here like this. So I see what you're saying. So you're saying do this. Are you saying doing something like this? Or I could take a variation of this and put this in the corner like this and this here, and then just the wardrobe like that. Right? Like even that. Do you like that? Maybe something like that, maybe. Right? Is that another birthday? That is the 5th birthday of the show here. The 5th birthday of the show. You guys are bananas up in here, dude. Oh my gosh. We could move that, put the bed up against the partition so she's like getting a nice night's sleep. We could put the wardrobe here and then put a plant in the corner or something. Put a little plant in the corner. See, my only problem with this is, all right, so my brain gets like a little bit technical with this stuff. And I don't like the idea of her having to sleep next to the partition. Isn't that kind of weird? Wouldn't it be kind of weird to sleep right next to the partition of the room? I feel like my brain sometimes gets a little technical with this stuff, and it's like isn't that weird? Wouldn't that be weird to be sleeping like right up against the partition in the room? Like, I don't know. I think that's weird. That's what my brain thinks that's weird. Maybe do this instead. This is the way we had it originally, and this is how the room was set up originally, like this. Using the pear closet kind of as its own built-in partition as well, kind of letting her sleep in peace, and then we could put a plant in the corner. Right? So again, it's just my brain. I know that stuff doesn't matter and that it's just a video game, but my brain thinks it matters. What's a good plant? We could add the cacao tree. Is the cacao tree something good to modernize Tangy's house? She hasn't really ever had any plants in her house. She had a sunflower. She had a sunflower on a table in a house once. That was it. The only time she ever had a plant was a sunflower on a... I know, Mama Snow. I know. I think my brain is not... That's not good for my... I don't think my brain is right about that. I don't know how to word this. My brain's being dumb. There is a palm tree, but it's a little bit bigger than what we have space for here. So we have the yucca. The problem with the palm tree is that it's a little bit bigger than we have space for. So here's the plant options I think would work here. Give me just a sec. Here's the plant options I think would work here that aren't too big for this area. So you have these right here. And then I'll show you the palm tree item. It's actually kind of big. It's actually a 2x2. So I can't fit the 2x2 there. But I got these options right here. Is there any that you guys think fit better? I think the cacao plant kind of fits for the tropical vibe. I really think the cacao plant kind of covers this, right? The little harvest lamp on a stool could be cute. The little harvest lamp on a stool, the little harvest lamp. I think I know what you're talking about. Just me out that Nook just stands there watching all smug. I think let's just try it for now and see if we end up changing this, because I think this looks good. I think this looks good, but we'll see. Let's see. We might change it up again. I think the bed up against the partition actually did look good. Like, I do like this version of the room setup. I do think this actually does look good. And what this gives me freedom to do is then this gives me the freedom to maybe even gut the cacao plant and maybe like put clothes. Like I could put, even if I keep the cacao plant, I could actually hang some clothes on the wall behind the dresser, right? So like we could take her dress here. Where's her base design? She has her all of her clothes and stuff from that I gifted her. She has her retro orange dress, her frilly dress. So I could like take one of these dresses and like hang it off this wall, even though I wouldn't hang any of these because no good color break, but like I don't know, maybe not. I do like this setup. I think this setup is cute too. I'm gonna go back to the other one. Cacao fits. I think the cacao fits. I think we're gonna go back to the other one here. I think this works really well. And this gives Tangy her proper privacy with the plant and this stuff, like kind of separating from the other room. Yeah, plus the plant is by the window. My thought exactly, which again, my brain likes that realistic stuff. So it works. And somebody mentioned a little bit of height in the room, which we did need a little bit of extra depth. So again, I don't know if I'm gonna do this with the rugs or not. I was just showing you guys that was my idea. I think this room could use some more rugs. So I do kind of like the idea of like doing like an orange based, like I do kind of like the idea of doing 2 rugs. I don't have to use the watermelon. I do have the peach and the pear rug as well, or apple. I do kind of like this. Let's just see if I do something with it. There's a watermelon beach ball. Oh yeah, there is. That's a good idea. That's good. I think we'll add that. We could add this palm tree lamp. We did plan to add this back. I can even see this being just here. I can't center it though, which is very annoying. That's very annoying. That is obnoxiously annoying. What if we put it in the corner of this room next to this chair here? It just kind of like takes over the corner. The palm tree is so big, it just kind of takes over the whole corner. Like, this is now my space, puny human. Like, oh my gosh, just takes over. It's such a gigantic item. This ain't The Sims. our hit single this year. This ain't The Sims. Yeah, the 2x2 base is just, it's such a monster. It's such a monster. I still think we can make this item work though. I think we're gonna make it work. So let's go back to the base design again and see. Let's get her ladybug. Let's get her little ladybug on the table, because that's something from our version of Tangy. We'll put the ladybug back. Let's go ahead and get a coconut wall planter over here. I have an idea on how to make this little area like a cute little scene here. Put a coconut wall planter over here. I have I have an idea for a cute little scene on the left here. So I'm gonna go for a cute little scene here. So you can't really put the chair up to, oh, you can put it up to the counter, but it's being stopped by this. That's kind of bananas. Let's go see if we have any stools that fit better. I love the songs you make up, so it's a no-brainer that new single, This Ain't The Sims, is about. You imagine someone comes to redesign your living space and you come back and all your pets are gone? Could you imagine? And you have no choice over any of it? I mean, I think they make it seem like the villagers is like choosing to have this happen. We all know the truth though. Tom Nook called them ahead of time and said, all right, new rules on the block. Your house can be redecorated at any time, at any place, and you have nothing you can say about it. But Nook, but what if I like my house? We don't care if you like your house. You want to live here? Yo, welcome back. I wish I could fit this stool like up against this right here, and it's not letting me, and I'm so sad. So sad. I was hoping to put a stool up to it, like somebody was sitting up and like drinking some coffee at it, and I can't fit it there, and I'm so sad. Who told you you were allowed to like your house? So we won't do the sitting up to it vibe. Instead, we're just gonna put stuff that you don't need to. So let me change up my idea here. All right, so instead, let's move the ladybug up. And then let's put a plant in the corner there, I think. Nook doesn't care if you kept the ladybug alive for 2 years. Not even sure how you did that. But Nook doesn't care. You think Nook cares? No. So is there a sunflower item in this game? I don't actually think there is a sunflower item in this game. I think they did take the sunflower item out. Try to use, oh, we could use cat grass. I mean, that's actually super smart. I could see the cat grass. I think that's kind of funny, actually. There's the sunflower crown. Okay, that's not a bad alternative if we really want to force something. Is there a better option here than, like, what's the color break option here? So, like, if we do cat grass, do we just put it in the blue? I think we put it in the blue here, right? Yeah, I think the blue's cute. Rug, crown, and painting. There is a painting. Okay, maybe we could put the painting in the house. I think we have the painting. We do have it. Okay. I kind of like throwing the flowery painting in to pay homage. I kind of like that. I kind of like throwing the flowery painting in to pay homage. Movie star lilies, she'd love that. You guys think that the lilies were a good idea? Do you guys like the cat grass or the lilies more? And then if I did lilies, what color should they be? I like the yellow. I think the yellow pop. You guys like the lilies or the cat grass there more? The cat grass is kind of silly. The lilies are kind of cute. Lilies are toxic, the cats. Oh my gosh. Yo, look how much fun we're having. Look how much fun we're having. Yo, Zizzy with the 12. Let's go, baby. They say cats hate citrus. This really hurts. That really hurts my feelings. Rior. Nailed it. Rior. That's why she turned into an orange.
Cats hate citrus. That really hurts my feelings. Rior.
She actually said Rior. I didn't think she'd actually say it. Rior. Oh. All right, well, let's give her a stove. I kind of want to fit a stove and a crafting table into the build. so that she doesn't feel the need to switch the stove and the crafting table in when she goes crafting. I'm not going to do the crafting table though, because I can't fit it, but I am going to do the stove. So let's go ahead and add a stove into this blend here, because from what I've learned from other people is that if you put a stove in here, they will use the stove when they go to craft. And if you put a crafting table in here, they will use the crafting table. So I'm not going to be able to fit the crafting table, so she is going to just spawn the crafting table randomly, which is fine. And they put this stuff back. Once they spawn it, they put it back, so it's not like a big deal. But I am going to put a kitchen in here. Cat grass by her. I was going to put something else on this counter, but the cat grass is kind of cute. We'll see if it stays. Yeah, we're redoing Tangy's, my Tangy's house. We should make that clear. This is my Tangy's home. This isn't just any other Tangy. This is my Tangy's home. The outdoor kitchen, maybe? Is that what somebody recommended? I don't know if I like that one. Little snack. It's like her little snack in case she gets hungry at night. There's a 1x1 crafting table. Is there? I know that I was going to use the compact kitchen here. That was my plan, to use the compact kitchen. With the light green, maybe? No, maybe the light blue. Or just the white. The white actually works. Some of the colors were working as well, though. I did kind of like the blue, but I like the white too. What's up, Sophie? Hey, good to see you, Jasa Raptor. And Sophie, welcome to the channel. Mayor Lauren, good to see you as well. Also, the stove mitt hanging off the table. The compact kitchen is your new go-to. Yeah, we got the ladybug in here. We got the ladybug in here. All right. All right, let me go back to this build real quick. Is there anything that we didn't use that we could maybe still use here? Okay, let me go back and see our old houses. Okay, I kind of want to add a grapefruit table to this corner. I don't want to add. Did they took away the pineapple bed? Is there no pineapple bed in this game? All right, I kind of want to put another grapefruit table in this house here. We're gonna change the color, maybe. I think you can go to blood orange. No pineapple bed. That's correct. Yeah, we're gonna add some wall stuff. Not quite done with the wall stuff. A clock is definitely getting hit. When you did Cat's house, I put her perch in there. It's a shame because it was iconic. Yeah, I thought the watermelon bed was sick. Do you have a list I could join of islands you visit at all? Sophie, we do raffles. We do raffle visits. So if you are looking to get involved in our island tours and dream addresses, it's all based off of a raffle system. And you will just want to be here for the streams that we do them in. So it would be Wednesdays and Sundays usually. And then you just join the raffle and you have a chance to win. It's the fairest way we go about it. Just to make up for such a big community. The big water lab tank? I'm not sure, but I think it's an HHP. I think I got it from HHP if you're talking to me. Or just you're asking about something you saw in the game. Yeah, Sophie, feel free to ask though if you need more information about it. And I will do my best to explain how we go about that stuff. Have the little kitchen unit by the partition as counter space. Yeah, I think this does have to go here. I agree that I think that's better there.
6 months. Thanks for the amazing content.
No, thank you. Thank you very much, Gamer. Gamer for 6. Thank you for the re-subscription. Thank you for 6 months of support. Hope we're doing well today. I really am trying to force this freaking chair in here because I love this chair and I think it would go well in her house. But it's like, if I want to combine the rattan stuff, I can't really fit this chair in. This is where I would normally put it. And it's like, I really want to put this chair in, but like, I want to use the rattan set. I actually have a better idea. Okay, hold on. I got an idea to fix this. Hold up. I got an idea. Yo, good luck at your meeting today, Wavy. I'm gonna use a different rattan piece. I think I'm gonna get rid of the pear dresser because we have the pear bed. We're gonna switch the pear bed back to green. And then we're gonna switch rip. I think we're gonna use the rattan dresser instead. This way, this dresser might actually section off this area even better, which is actually a good thing, right? So then we kind of do that instead, and it's like it's nice. The height from the cacao tree, our cocoa tree, the height kind of gets diminished, but that's okay. And then I don't feel as bad coming over here and gutting this chair, and then adding the peach chair that I really, really want to add. Because I think the peach chair is a cute addition to the fruit section. So like that's what I think I'm gonna do here. It's just like gut that whole idea in general. I think we still keep the rattan table over here. Yeah, the light brown is actually way better. And then maybe we do the light brown here as well. Yeah, okay, kind of opens things up, kind of lightens things up. I kind of like the reddish brown for this, but I actually think the light brown looks really good. And it looks way better next to the chair here. You could put the peach chair next to the palm light. I thought about it, but here's the problem. It's gonna kind of like sit. Okay, I guess it's not bad. The reason I didn't want to put the peach chair there is because it was gonna go in front of the doorway, but it's actually not too bad. It's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad there. So you kind of got me there. That's actually not a terrible location for this butt chair. And I can even change it to peach and it might actually work better as pink here. Just like a nice little color break. It's like not terrible here. But I can't fit it. I can't fit it here. Yeah, look at. You can't fit anything here. I wish you could. I know, I wish you could fit this here, but I can't fit anything here. Nothing fits anywhere around the palm tree. It sucks. So it's like either here or nothing. Yo, I don't know why my alerts are so delayed today. Like Stream Elements is like having a heart attack. I earlier it wasn't bothering me, but now it's like actually bothering me. Like, hello, Stream Elements, why are you getting all this information so late? Yo, welcome in Starville. Good to see you today. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's so weird. So yeah, sorry about that. Gen Dragon, I guess that alert will be coming here soon. Stream Elements is just having a problem today. And it's not, they're like taking forever to come through. I know that they did eventually come through earlier. It just took forever. Stream Elements is just must be having some problems today. Yeah, thank you very much for the 7 months, Gen Dragon. There it is. Look, it's just like Stream Elements is just having an issue today.
Yeah, buddy, 7 months. Can't wait for more fun with all of you guys.
Sadly, the palm tree wouldn't fit centered back here, and it made it like really miserable. It just like it wouldn't center. I thought about doing the palm tree back there though, but it like wouldn't center. It was being weird. See, I can't get it to center because it's a 1.5 item. So it has to be on either side. it's such an obnoxious item. It does kind of work here though. Stream Elements like, nope. It does kind of work back here to the left.
Test 12.
It does kind of work to the left back there a little bit. I gotta love those half square items. I know. I do kind of like it back here. It does kind of open up to do what I wanted to do over here originally, which was to have a chair over here and like create a cute little scene over here. It does kind of open up what I wanted to do over here. I was thinking about giving her a laptop, and I was thinking about having a stool to sit on right here. All right, I got like 3 different ideas running in my brain now, so let's just test a couple of these ideas out before we get too many ideas going. So my original idea was to maybe put a stool here. You can maybe put the bug here, stool here, or like, oops, bug here, stool here. Give her like a laptop or something. You know, Tangy, she needs her stuff, right? Give her a lappy or something. I don't know. I feel like Tangy would have, I don't know what color laptop Tangy would have. Watching cat videos. Watching cat videos here, a silver laptop. I was thinking about doing something like that, and then I could put like a big plant in the corner here or something. I was thinking about doing something like this over here, and I guess in the corner I could just put one of these super nice new big plants here. Where's these big boy? I love these new big boy plants. Put one of these in the corner. Or I could put a little fruit table over there. I can almost put this in the kitchen, move this over here. I don't know if I like that there, but that's okay. So does that mean I have to change this to light brown as well? All right, let's go back to the reddish brown with this set. This set might look better next to each other with reddish brown. Pink matches the peach items. Yeah, I actually do like the plant over here. I actually do prefer the plant over here. I could see even doing something like this, right? Oh yeah, I could fit the workbench over here. You guys are saying there's a 1x1 workbench. Do you know the name of it? What is the 1x1 workbench? Do you know what the name of it? Oh, it's this, the mini DIY workbench. Ash brown, brown natural. I almost think the gray is the best for this. Small workbench, mini one, the one by the stump. Yeah, we found it. I do kind of like that peach chair there. But I also like the concept of, oh, I guess if we put the workbench, you wouldn't want to put a chair in front of it. Oh, okay. So instead we would want to do this. Then we want to gut the, oh, we lost our TV. All right, we want to gut the laptop, put the bug back here, put the flowers back here. The yellow workbench could work. You think the yellow? I feel like the yellow might be too much. I guess it kind of works. I feel like we're kind of forcing yellow into this corner, right? That's my problem with that. Is it kind of feels like we're forcing yellow into that corner. The natural kind of covers what you were saying with the natural kind of covers what you were mentioning. Instead of yellow, we could go natural instead of the gray. You like the green and brown? You guys do? Do you? Maybe. Like there's too many greens in this room. I feel like there's too many yellows and too many greens. That's how this yellow makes me feel like it's just another hue of yellow. Like we have too many hues of yellows and it's just like a lot. The ash brown matches the painting. Can we raise this up one? We can't. Can we raise this up one? Is that worth it though? I kind of like it. I kind of like this. Is there a red one? There might be. There's this brown one. The brown one kind of works. I know somebody mentioned brown. And then the ash brown. The ash brown's kind of neutral. The ash brown's like a neutral look. I like the neutral look. Ash, the brown matches your reddish rattan. I do agree with that. All right, and then hold on. Let's go add our grapefruit table back. Our orange end table will go here. And then maybe we could put something kitchen related on this orange end table. Like what would be next to a stove in our very limited space here. We have wall options stuff, but let's not do that. What would be the premium item? Do we just put a plant here? Do we just put a plant in the corner here? A bigger plant though. Or do we do like a kitchen item? A mixing bowl maybe? Give her a microwave? Give her a toaster? Should we give her a chef wave? Like how Tangy is all wake me up when you're done. Food? Or a food item? Would a blender be too morbid? Nah, she's a blender kind of gal. We could also use the fruit. We could also use the fruit dispenser. But like that's a bit much. That's morbid. There's literally pieces of oranges in there. That's morbid. All right. Cookies or pretzels, some snackies maybe. Give her coffee, give her a coffee machine or just a... We could actually put something on the stove as well. We give her like a kettle on the stove. Maybe she's a tea kind of gal. I don't know. I don't know if I see Tangy as a tea drinker. You guys see Tangy as a tea drinker? That kettle is huge, yeah. We could also do like the smaller, like the fancy water pitcher one. All right, let's just put a pan on the stove. We can just put like a pan on the stove. Kind of like the vibe of like a pan on the stove. We could put some food in it. Maybe she just made herself some fried rice. Tangy definitely slams Red Bulls. She drinks boba.
Splash.
Yo, thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the biddies. Lauren J, thank you so much. And thank you for the biddies as well, Socks. If that, okay, it did come through. Yeah, thank you. Jen Dragon, how you doing, by the way? Good to see you here, Coffee Cat. Give her some coffee. I think coffee was the right decision. Do we just give her some fresh beans here? Yeah. Do we just give her fresh beans on the counter? Maybe put the beans here. She's gotta love Brewster. So I think maybe we just show some beans off. And then we give her like the classic coffee machine or just an espresso machine. You know she'd be getting juiced up. You know she'd be getting some juice. She'd be getting juiced up, dude. You know she's out here getting juiced. I feel like it's just too big for the table. It's my It's just like too big for the table. That's like the only problem is I'm looking for something that like fits on this table. Maybe the fruit basket on the table. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, good call. Maybe we do the fruit basket here. I got the beans from Brewster. The beans came from the Brewster himself. All right, there we go. There we go. Boom. Some beans, a coffee, an espresso machine, a basket of fruit, just because, like, why not? Again, kind of morbid considering there's an actual orange in there. Or brethren. I don't think we're gonna put I don't want to put a chair in here. A chair was not working in the mini kitchen. The chair was just like not really doing it. All right, let's go and find some stuff we could hang on the ceiling here. I think we give her a spice rack here to kind of make this feel even more kitcheny. I think we do add a spice rack here. That's gonna really make this kind of. I think the natural wood is fine. Maybe we do yellow. No. Vintage, silver. I think we just do the natural wood. The natural wood's like fine here. Cute little shelf, kind of bring the area together. Some peeps eat in front of the TV anyways. Yeah, exactly. You guys are getting me. You're feeling it. We could add a pot and pan rack to the other side right here. So but you can't level it out with that shelf, which is kind of lame, but I could give her like the pop set here. I'm kind of down for the natural wood again. That's almost too much. We almost want to raise that up, I think. Loving this so far. Thank you, Chad. Let's raise that up a little bit. Ah, dang it. It's like almost clashing a little bit with the other wall thing. You kind of like it tiered down. Yeah, me too. I do like that. No, I like this where this is. Switch them. Maybe we should switch them. Okay. Maybe the switch is the call here. Let's see. Okay, I think the switch is the call. I think the switch worked. I do have the orange clock, and I'm definitely thinking the entrance for sure. I'm definitely thinking the entrance for the clock here. And then we'll give her a little light switch. Oh, that's so low. That has to go so low. Dang it. Okay, we're not going to put anything in there. I thought I was going to put something there, but it has to go super low. That's fine. I guess I could raise this up one, which would kind of make sense in some ways. No, I like it kind of being tiered down. I kind of like the spice shelf being low. I kind of like the spice shelf being low. I'm gonna put that back. I like it here. This is nice. A light switch above the butt chair. Good call, chat. Good call, chat. Get our light switch. Okay. You know what? We didn't add like a refrigerator. I guess we could give her a refrigerator if we really wanted to. We could add a fridge to this. Instead of the table, instead of the blood orange table, but no fridge. She doesn't get a fridge. That's fine. She doesn't get a fridge. She keeps her food at my house. That's our relationship. Tangy, you can't beat my spice drawer. I love that picture, by the way. I did get a chance to look at it. You like to use the radiator? I think the radiator item is awesome. I do agree with that. I do like the radiator. I think this would look really good here now that it's not against the wall, but that green, that retro green. This is coming together, dude. A mini fridge could work. But then she wouldn't have a reason to come hang out at my house. So we can't do that. We can't give her a reason to get away from me. That'd be weird. Nope, sorry, you're stuck with me, Tangy. All right, I think we like the cat grass by her bed. It's kind of cute. I could put something else next to her bed though, like a Switch. I think I want to put the Nintendo Switch next to her bed and not the cat grass. I thought it was a cute idea though, but I want to give her a Switch. I want to give her an ACNH Switch. No, let's give her a Switch Lite. She seems like she would be a Switch Lite kind of gal. She seems like she would be a Switch Lite kind of gal, and she'd get that turquoise one for sure. No, we could maybe color break and just give her like the coral one there. That's kind of a cute idea. Cute little, give her a Switch here. All right, let me take another picture at her old houses and see if we missed anything that's really essential to the essence of Tangy. We're still not done with wall stuff yet. And in Animal Crossing New Leaf, she did have a ukulele. She does talk about being a pop star and playing music and singing and stuff. Maybe we could fit a ukulele in, and we have to fit some gyroid. I want to add some gyroids, a ukulele. Maybe we'll add a ukulele in here. Because she had a uke in one of her house designs. So I think we could really go in and add the uke back. Add the uke back. Maybe we could put that on her table instead of the Switch. If we really want to capture like the essence of her old builds. We could add the uke from New Leaf. Yeah, she had the brown ukulele from New Leaf. Is Windows 11 okay to download now? I've heard that you might want to wait on Windows 11. Just a little longer. I'm not sure if it's ready yet. You can download it, but I've heard that you might want to wait a little. I want to move either the coconut wall planter or the sunflower painting to the TV area. The coconut wall planter needs to get moved. Potentially that, and then we could raise this up, which I would prefer. That was a good decision. Was that a good decision? Now that was a premium decision. Yeah, that's much better. All right, above her in her room, we need to put some stuff on her walls in her room. So we have to give her an outfit to put on her wall. Now we could give her some of the clothes that we gifted her. We have gifted her stuff over time. I don't think we're gonna put the stuff that we gifted her. We're gonna give her something else to hang on the wall. Oh, you know what? Maybe instead of hanging an outfit on the wall, we could just do KK Slider albums. At least one KK Slider album in her room would be good. I think her favorite song is I Love You. So let's go find I Love You. It has Hamlet on the front of it. So I know that one's easy to find. We just got to look for Hamlet. There's Hammy. All right, well, we'll give her her favorite album. Give her her favorite album here on the wall. Boom. And then maybe we could hang an outfit behind her head. And then I could actually fit her retro dress, which she loves to hang on the wall in this game. Like in New Horizons, her original build in New Horizons, I think she had the retro dress hanging up. She did. She had the orange dress hanging up on the wall. So we're actually going to add the orange dress back to further capture her essence in every game. And we're going to put the dress above her bed like she had it in New Horizons. In New Horizons, she has that dress above her bed. It's hard to see in the picture on the Wikipedia because they don't show that side of the wall. A pic of HGG, that's not a bad idea. She would totally have a photo of herself. I do want to fit her photo in here. I was thinking about it. Yeah, you can't put the ukulele on top of the wardrobe. I was hoping, but you can't. So we're a little limited on where to put the ukulele. I would like to maybe put something else next to her, but I can't put the ukulele on the wardrobe. The wardrobe sadly doesn't have any storage stuff on top. No. The only thing I kind of don't like the fruit bowl. What could we put instead of this fruit bowl, chat? That's like the only thing that I do not like right now. Is I don't like the fruit basket in the kitchen. It's not doing it for me. I don't know why. It's just not doing it for me. Is there a better option for a kitchen counter item? Is it just a plant? Did we just put a plant there? The cat grass. We could add the cat grass back. That actually might be exactly what I need. I think that's exactly what my brain wants, is something small with a little bit of green in it. A little bit of that lush plant green. Just like a little bit of cat grass. But we might want to change the pot since it's on top of the blood orange. We maybe change the pot to just white here. A fish dish. We could put like a cooked fish there. That's actually that's a pretty good idea. Even putting a cooked fish on top of the stove might be. Hold on, we don't have to use a pan on the stove. We could actually put a cooked dish on the stove. And like that actually might be a really cute thing to do, is like put like a fish dish on the stove to make it look like she's nomming on some fish. Something like that. Is there a better fish option, you think? There's a bunch of options. There's a bunch of options. Do we just like that one? I just chose a random one. Should we do this, the sea bass? Sea bass with some herb. I kind of like the black plate. I think that kind of worked. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a pan. That's a good idea. Just like as like a little note of detail, right? Just like even a pie, right? Okay, I think we could maybe add like one more thing to a wall or two, and we need gyroids. Now, do you have to make these things in order to put them in houses? Yeah, you do have to craft them at least once. Yes. You do want to craft them at least once, or you had to have unlocked them in HHP. So there's two different ways to get items to use in the villagers' houses on your island. So once you do 30 houses in Happy Home Paradise, you unlock the ability to do 30 houses. Or sorry, once you do 30 houses, you unlock the ability to decorate your villagers' houses in your island. This is my Tangy. This is not the DLC. When you do unlock the ability to do this, you can use any of the items you've unlocked in HHP, as well as your catalog, as well as your crafted items. This fish specifically is one of the items I unlocked in HHP, but I did craft a lot of the food as well. There's also a carp on a cutting board. See, I have a cutting board item. I don't have a carp on a cutting board. What is that item? I don't think I have that item. Do you know the name of it? Or I have the cutting board. Oh, the carp on a cutting board. Instead of the cat grass, we could put the carp on the cutting board on the table. Okay, that's a cute item. Okay, we found it. Mix the blood orange drink in there. I still laugh thinking about your reaction when I sent you one, fresh squeezed Tangy. Crap on a cutting board is the name. What? Oobies? What? All right. Gyroids. I think we'll do wall gyroids here. Let's go ahead and turn on the game sounds here. I think we'll do wall gyroids. I think we're gonna do wall gyroids, even though in her old builds, she actually had gyroids on the floor. So only Animal Crossing GameCube did she actually have gyroids in her house. And the gyroids in her house were the loudest, most obnoxious gyroids in the game. They were like clankoids and stuff. So the real funny thing here is, which gyroids do we add to her room? Do we add the super obnoxious, like loud ones here? Like this is what she had in Animal Crossing GameCube. She had a clankoid and another one that was just like super loud. So like we could add like the illuminoid. Hold on, let me go turn off the TV real quick. I want to be able to hear this. Yo, thanks for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. What other options do we have? You said spastic? No, not the whirloid. What about the whistleoid? No, not the whistleoid. Dude, this is like the funniest part because she had really awkward gyroids in her house. She had the mini metaoid and she had the mega rustoid. She had the mini metaoid and the mega rustoid, which just made a bunch of pot and pan clanging noises. Like Like, you walked into her house in GameCube and her house was just clanging, like clank, 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 clank. And it's just like, what is happening in here, Tangy? And she's just walking around happily living her life with a bunch of loud clankoids in the back, like clinging and clanging like pots and pans are being smashed in the house. Like, yeah, it was like she just had the weirdest design. So I want to match that kind of. I think the Metoid is the perfect for it. But we need one more to match the Metoid. We need one more to match the Metoid. Crinkle, maybe? Wall up? Do we do wall up? Just beating everything up? I think there's got to be another one that sounds like metal. That's what I want. I want like one more that sounds like metal. I think Rattleoid. Yeah, we're going to do Rattleoid. We're going to do Rattleoid, I think. All right, so we're going to do black for this one. And like rusty looking for this one. Black. Do we have like a gray option? No. All right, we're going to do black. Now we decide, do we just throw them on the floor randomly? Like she had them in her Animal Crossing GameCube house? Do we just like randomly throw one like on the floor here and then one somewhere out like on the wall? Or do we put them both on the wall? Because like in her old house, she had them just on the floors, but that was way before they added wall features. Wall, we're thinking wall. Okay, let's do wall. Let's do wall. All right, we can just go to log. So the real question is where though? Do we just put them right here, like when you walk in? Yeah, why not, right? We're not really using them to decorate necessarily, and this would help so you can hear them when you walk in. Do we just put them there? Or is there a more decorative way to display them? We also need to check ceiling stuff for her. Either side of the palm tree. Let me see. You can put them over here by the palm tree too. Either side of the palm tree. I kind of like it in the front of the house. We have this side of the house to decorate. We didn't really do anything here. We could also just hide them like up top. Like there's always the option to just kind of like, not necessarily like hide them, but just kind of hide them. Just like, right, just like do that with them. Just like, you don't really see them. You're not going to really bother about seeing them. You're just going to hear them. You don't really hear them as well, though. You like them by the door. Can one sit in the peach chair? I wish, dude. I wish they could sit in the chairs. That would be amazing. Oh, are you saying maybe do this? It doesn't fit. Just like glitching them. I don't think it's gonna work, sadly. Look at him. Look at him. He's like half fused in there. I like him by the clock too. I think by the clock is. I think the clock is the. I think that's where we're doing it. I think we're gonna keep him by the clock. I might even raise him up one. And just leave him there. I don't think it's mine. Maybe have one cooking like on the orange table. That's such a cute idea. I love the idea of them like being living creatures hanging out in the house. Whisper. That's such a cute idea. Now I want to do a build. I want to do a theme that's like gyroids living their best life. And just like scatter them around a house. Make it look like they've been living there. All right. So we have Tangy's obnoxious, noisy gyroids. I kind of do like the idea of having one of the gyroids sitting somewhere, like on the ground. Because it's so classic Animal Crossing. I do like the idea of having one of them sitting on the ground. Like, I can't get over it. I can't get over the idea. Like, I know that it's going to be kind of intrusive to the build. But this is where we sacrifice because Animal Crossing, like I'm trying to capture the essence of Animal Crossing for over 15 years. And you used to have gyroids on the ground or on tables. They couldn't even be on tables back then, right? So like I just want to throw one on the ground. It just to kind of pay homage, right? Like you could have the gyroids move into Wigwam's place when you redo it. That's actually perfect. It'd be nice if you could put them under the table shelves. I know. We could actually sneak this one on the crafting table. What do you guys think of that? Hold on. What do you... it literally looks like he's sitting on the crafting table just chilling, right? It just looks like he's on the table like, yep, this is where I belong. What? Just... Is it still usable to craft? Yeah, I think so. It's not turning off the... It's clicking the table. It's not... I can't do it in the middle of design mode. But I think it is because it's clicking the table, not the gyroid. It's so funny to me, dude. What's up, Jess? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, I love it. You can get a high chair or a stroller and put them in there. I have seen that before. They reclaimed his house like in Junimo's and Stardew. All right, so let's check ceiling stuff. We are new to this and we always forget about the ceiling stuff. We have to do lighting and soundscapes. So is there anything we could fit in here to kind of modernize Tangy's house? I don't think we can use vine garland and stuff. We could maybe just drop a hanging shelves in here. I mean, do we just put the hanging shelves literally like right there? Am I weird or is that like perfect? Or do we move the hanging shelves in front of it like this? Like this. I could even do 2 different hanging shelves if I wanted. Do we put it in the middle? I think the middle is sexy. Yeah, you guys like the middle? It kind of does something to the room that I was not expecting to happen to this room. Like I didn't even think this was an option. And like now that it is an option, it's like, what is going on here? Do we do that weird green here? Do we do the green? Do we go for the vintage wood to match the other wood in the house? The vintage wood is like a nice contrast, right? And it looks just like the crafting table. We could go for like the orange wood. That's a bit much. You guys like the vintage? I think the vintage actually looks really good. I like the white post with the brown. I like the white post too, yes. I was trying to kind of... I like the white post a lot. I was looking for one that has the white post. Like that? Like that's actually pretty good, right? You got a rare sloppy sofa from the recycled donation. Nice. Nice, Nanner. Like that actually does look good because the white matches the rest of the white, right? Like I wish there was white arms with green. I think that would have been like the best fit. But the natural wood, I think the white overpowers the need for the vintage. See, my brain can't help but notice that this would bring the kitchen together really, really well. My brain can't help but be like, yo, if you put that over to the kitchen, it would really make the kitchen feel exclusive. The kitchen would feel really, really good if I did this. This looks good too. But the kitchen would feel really, really good if we kept this over here. Like that, like, what a tough, it would really make the kitchen pop. Oh, that, man, what a tough decision. What a tough decision. What other things do we have? Maybe we could make up for it by putting something else up. We have, we could just do a classic ceiling fan. All right, let's get our music back on, please. Pots and pans banging over here. Jeez Louise. I know, I'm so torn. I'm so torn, I know. If not a ceiling fan, we could just add some hanging lights. We could put a ceiling fan in the middle instead, and it kind of makes up for the fact that we took that away. I almost want to put the planting on both sides. Maybe a hanging screen in the middle. That's a good idea, actually. Let's take a look. It's like if these weren't completely identical items, they would fit on both sides. If they weren't like completely identical, I almost like it just works. It makes this whole side of the house feel completely unique compared to this side. So maybe there's another item we can put in front of there to really make that look good. Vines between. Let me go see. Where's hanging vines at? Talking about the vine garland. You could put like a vine garland here. And then remove this here, put this here, and put another vine garland here. Rotate this. Oh my gosh, there's so many options, dude. Getting a little late start today. What's up, Hikaru-chan? Good to see you today. So many options. Or the hanging fabric. The drapery, maybe. I was not looking to do the plants necessarily. That's a pretty purple, but that's not going to work for this, but that's pretty. I almost think that the hanging, that these might actually work better here. This kind of item might work better here. That's like a little low though. We could do these ones instead. If we're going to do something like this, I think these might be better. I kind of don't like these items though, but I do. Like I do, but I don't. I'm very torn on this item. You can do custom designs. Very torn on those items. There's an apple design on those you could use. Literally running around digging up all the new flowers. Oh my gosh. All right, what other options do we have? I'm really torn between the double. I'm torn between the double as well. I think the double actually looks really good, but I would feel weird because I guess if you turned them, maybe they would look different. Is that what you guys were saying?
I love these items, and I love you, so I want you to have these items.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the biddies. I mean, the items. Those little curtains are mostly used in Japan restaurant bathhouse entrances. Thanks you for the items, baby. Good to see you in here, Dice. Welcome in. Bird cages, good to see you as well. Using the food means it has to be there every time you visit our house. That it bothered me. That's why I redid Maple's house. Some stuff looks dumb when you flip it. Yo, what's up, Lunar Sea? Good to see you today. Oh man, it's tough. It's tough not to want to multiply these on both sides. It's super tough. I literally can't decide. I'm in one of those moods where I literally cannot decide. Like I cannot. There's both of these options are fly as heck, and I cannot decide between. I think the vines are kind of cool. Like I feel like the vines kind of don't go with my theme necessarily. Like there's no other. Like I don't kind of like the idea of just random vines coming from the ceiling. Like the logistics of it bothers me, but it feels so good that it's like hard to say no to them. I vote asymmetric. But if I do the asymmetric, what do I put in front of this to make this side feel good? I think I just use this. I use a drapery, put a drapery on this side. That actually, okay. And then what color maybe? What color drapery maybe do we put here? know. The color here is tough. I don't know if I want to do a pattern. I think I'm almost better off using a solid color here. We could use the apples or the blue apples here if we wanted to be weird. I think the solid color is going to be better. You guys think yellows work in this? Think yellow works here? It certainly contrasts from the wall and certainly is helped by the flowers. The flowers and the wall, it does contrast well. It does work well. You like a dark color, maybe a brown or a dark pattern? Do I have a brown? I have a berry red. What do we think about the berry red? I do agree that I think the yellow is just enough. Yeah, I think the yellow is just enough. We have the berry red. The berry red kind of works because of the white. The berry red doesn't actually feel bad at all. And the only other thing in the room that's this red is the cherry speaker in the back. Not Tom Crook. Yeah, it works. I think the berry red also works here. Let's see what this looks like when I'm not in build mode. This is kind of cute. This is kind of cute. Oh my gosh, chat. This is actually kind of coming together, and I agree. Letting the kitchen have its own vibe, I think, was the best. I think that letting the kitchen have its own vibe was probably the more important thing we did here. I think we let the kitchen have its own vibe. I think Jelly Selly really did. I do agree. My eye wanted to keep the symmetry. That's what your eyes do. They play tricks on you. You want the symmetry, but like that's not always the answer. Symmetry is not always the answer, right? Let's go see if there's a dark pattern here. Yeah, we can change it again later. I think we can come back and do this anytime we want. So if for some reason we feel like we need to do something different, we could always come back and do something different. There might be a pattern that's just subtle enough of a pattern to like work with this, right? So like let's just take a peek and see if there's any pattern. Like look at that, combining orange and yellow. I just don't like that it's a little noisy. It's almost like a little noisy. Like you see the patterns in the back, and then you got all these flowers and it's a little noise, but that does, like, the coloring of that feels really good. What other options do we have? We could just go with like that, something deeper. Just white and yellow, the dots. Something neutral, and not neutral enough, really. Bum boom, bum 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 bum, bum 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 boo ba doo ba doo. These patterns are kind of made to be noisy, though. Like that's kind of cute. There's other options, though. I think we have other options. Would anybody else get upset? Yeah, of course I would be upset, Honey Toast. Are you kidding me? The kind of stuff that makes you dislike humans. It's one of those things that just make you dislike humans. I would be a little upset for sure. What's up, Nerdy Crafter? Good to see you here. Yo, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the broadcast. Hearty welcomes in the chat. Anybody who's just rolling in, game mode. Good to see you, Nerdy. Good to see you, Legend of Dice. Hearty welcomes indeed. I think we go with the solid color, and I think we go with the berry red. And I'm not completely convinced I like this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not completely convinced I like this. Do I do it on both sides? Is that gonna make me like this more? Do we do it on both sides? Is both sides stupid? Not completely convinced I like the drapes. Not completely convinced I like the drapes here. I think it's the space that the drapes have in front of the partition that's bothering me. It's the space. That awkward space there that you can't even really see until you're in this mode. Kind of bothered. That space just kind of bothers me. You have the hanging paper chains. Okay, I do actually, and that would kind of work for a crafting corner. Go see what the hanging paper... the chains look like and see what customization options we have. Good call. Ooh, we got some yellow ones here. Does that feel too party animal? Kind of feels like it's coming out of nowhere. What if we put a hanging light over the table? It looks like a sitting area. We put a hanging light over the table thing. Are you talking about this? You're talking about this side, right? You're saying put a hanging light over here? Let's see what we got. See what we got. Maybe just not playing in front of the partition is what we need. Maybe we need a light over here. I guess milk glass lamp would be one of the best to use here. Okay, I do kind of like a hanging lamp here. Just step away from the whole putting something in front of the partition in general. Truly sticking to the asymmetrical. Then the real question is which one of these lamps is gonna do it? This one looks good, and we could change the color, but I kind of like the white. Wood shade lamp. Is there a lamp that sticks out compared to others for you guys here, or is it kind of just like, are you as lost as me with this? Yellow milk glass, maybe? Let me see. You like the green one? I was thinking about the green one. Do you like the green one? Let me see. Let me see what it looks like. I was thinking about using this. Doesn't this feel like you're in a bar though? Doesn't this lamp make you feel like you're looking at, it should be above a pool table? The hanging ball. You were thinking the hanging ball. Like this lamp belongs in front of a pool table, or on top of one rather. The other green one? Oh, sorry. Oh, you meant the Nordic pendant lamp. It looks so retro. Oh, it's perfect for her retro vibes. The Nordic pendant lamp. And then we could change the color actually. We don't have to even keep it green. Even though the green just like works. The green like awkwardly works. Doesn't that green awkwardly work? The green actually complements the rest of the green really well. We have the option of doing like orange. Orange kind of works over here too for a color break. And then we could do like something neutral. I think the green actually kind of kills it over here. I like the green or the orange. Which one do you guys like more, green or orange here? Do you like this green or do you like this orange here? Which one do you like more personally? If you had to choose between only the two that I'm showing you right now, do you like the orange in this setting or do you like the green in this setting? If you had to choose, which one would you choose? I do like the gray. I do like the gray too, yeah. I think the green does it, but the orange is like a nice color break. It's almost refreshing. The orange almost like makes this area feel refreshing, but like the green kind of complements the area, but the orange is kind of like solidifies that it feels like a house in the 70s almost. But like the green feels more modern, like more professional. This is Tangy's house. We're doing Tangy on my island. This is what Tangy's house is gonna look like in my island from here on out. Poll time. I did think about running a poll this time. Yeah. I think the green is it. I think green is the answer here. Do we like the ceiling fan? Is the ceiling fan too much? Is it making this area feel crowded? I kind of like the ceiling fan. Does it make this area feel crowded is the real question. I think that the white ceiling fan is nice. I think it's nice. It's not, yeah, it kind of feels crowded. It kind of feels like it's crowding the area. But I like the ceiling fan. It feels like it's crowding it a little bit. Like I'm kind of shoving too much stuff into one space, which is like something you got to worry about, you know, like I feel like, am I shoving too much stuff into one space here? What's up, Nintendo? I was thinking about moving the fan. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So chat's thinking the same thing I am. They're thinking maybe keep the fan, but put it over the bed area or over the living room area. It would make more sense here as far as like a little bit of diagonal symmetry goes. It would make more sense on the bedroom. I don't know. I'm torn on the lamp now. I'm not in a creative. My creative energy's been empty. I'm kind of relying on chat with this build. Like I have like ideas, but like I'm kind of relying on you guys today. My brain is not creative today. I don't know why I took this project on, but it's turning out really good. Or in the middle, but put it in the back. So you're saying like cover the wall space of the whole back just by using this. That's actually, I think I agree with that statement. I think I agree with that. I think I agree with this. Just scoot it back, scoot it out of the way, but still keep it centered maybe. Yeah, I do like this a lot. See, I can't move the palm lamp. There's nowhere else to move it. Sadly, the palm lamp is stuck here. I could do that to it. Otherwise, I could move it like here. But it's the palm lamp. I want to keep it. I do want to keep it in the build. I think it's important. I think it's an important highlight for New Horizons Tangy. I think it is an important highlight. It's really hard to fit in here. It's really, really hard to fit in. This palm lamp freaking sucks, yo. Twinkly lights or curtain partition in the middle. Jumping on Amazon for that palm lamp. Can you swap it into another corner? No, I don't really have any room for any corners. We had it in this corner at first, and I like what we have going on here more. And then this corner, I want a kitchen, so the only other corner option would be the top left or the top right, but I could maybe do this. I see what you're saying. I could maybe try to do this. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Maybe we could try to do this. See, I thought about this at first, and we kind of lose our TV, but what if we do this? Whoa. It forces my chair to not be directly in front of the TV, which is kind of weird. Kind of forces me to do weird stuff with my chair and seating over here. It kind of forces the living room into a really awkward place. Yeah, it's super, 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 super sucks. So I kind of do like that though. Like actually a really good idea. That's probably the only option I have when it comes to this palm lamp. Like if I'm gonna move this palm lamp, I think that's the only other option I have. I could maybe do this. This isn't, but look at the TV. The TV literally has to go all the way out here. I guess we could just not have the TV and just give her like a cool little palm lamp, like hangout session over here. And we could just gut the TV or put the TV at the base of her bed. Like that's kind of an option here. I can move the cacao plant, maybe put the dresser in the corner, move the TV over here. Then there's just too much in this corner. This corner is just shot. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. Move this back over here. Yeah, this is weird. I think the palm tree's got to stay where it's at if we're gonna keep it in the build. If we are gonna keep it, that's like the real question. I'm vibing, King. I'm vibing, folks. Yo, Nintendo, good to see you here today. Appreciate you popping into the channel. Just got part of the stage built in HHP. Augers. What do you put the chair up against the other wall? What, this side, you mean? Like, put the chair, separate the partition over here like this? Or this? I guess I didn't actually consider that this is an option. Something weird like this. This like has potential. Something like this has potential. It certainly opens up room for maybe even another like corner plant or something. Certainly has potential. This certainly has some sort of potential here. I don't know if I would use the cacao plant on this side again. I'm just using it as a temporary thing. Yeah, I'm also thinking about flipping it around. Yeah. I have to. So we're not actually in the DLC. We're actually not in the DLC. We're actually decorating Tangy's house on my island. So this is I've earned the right to be able to decorate my villagers' houses on my island, Nintendo. And we are actually on our island decorating Tangy's house. Now the thing is that if you do that, you cannot change the size of the room. If you look, we are not able to change the size of the room. It is not an option. So that's one of the limitations when you are decorating houses on your island. This is the Tangy on my island. Yeah. You're okay. No need to say my bad. There's no way you could have known that that's what was going on. That's okay, bud. No worries. So yeah, we're actually decorating Tangy's house on my island. So you're kind of limited. Right? So we have this vibe now. Now, my only problem with this vibe here is it shoves the coconut tree into this weird bedroom space, which is like, it kind of causes this area to feel stuffed. So my problem with this area is it's such a buzzkill compared to the DLC. Oh, it's such a buzzkill. Put the table between the TV and the chair against the wall. Yeah, so like I don't like that this lamp, I don't want this lamp this close to the bed. That's one thing I have decided during the messing with this, is that I want this lamp here. I do not want it that close to the bed. It bothers my brain. So you could always do something like this. Tangy with the knockout. We could always do something like this. It doesn't necessarily make sense that the chair wouldn't be looking directly at the TV, but we could always do something weird like this. Whoa, how did this living room just change? Isn't this kind of crazy how much the living room changed by just doing what we just did to it? What the heck? What is going on with that corner? All of a sudden, it looks like completely different, dude. It's actually kind of like vibing. Like, it's actually not the worst. I don't know if I should use a different plant and not do the cocoa, because do I really want to do two of the same exact plant here? I might. Let me see what this looks like with a different plant. Let's see what other options do I have. We could just do the coffee plant in the living room, a little bit smaller, a little bit cleaner there. Use the Monstera. Let me find the Monstera. Where's it at? No, that's the fan palm. Oops. Oh yeah, I love the Monstera. Oh, what a call out. Oh, and it has a rattan basket for the base. I think the real issue is that you have to pay Tom Nook 9,000 bells to renovate a home. It's lame paying Nook. This actually works. I think we actually might have just fixed the living room problem. I know we still have the same issue with this palm tree, like up in the what? I wish you could center. Why can't I center this palm tree? Okay, I had to get that out of my system. I just want to scoot it right in the middle, please. This ain't The Sims. This ain't The Sims. Deal with it. Yeah. I know. I wrote that song, all right? I know. I wrote that song, you goons. This ain't The Sims. Deal with it. All right, this is cute. I actually think we really just like slayed that living room. I think we slayed the living room. Do you think we could use a festival lamp instead of the palm tree for a similar vibe? The festival lamp. Is that what it's called? Is that the name of it? Because I'll sort right now under alphabetical. Yo, thank you for the follow, Nintendo. You talking about just called festival lamp? Oh, the festival lamp. Oh. The balloon lamp? I think I understand your brain's like ability to transfer this over. Yeah. Do I not have the lamp item? I have the balloon lamp. Is there an actual lamp? It's smaller. I don't have it. I must have not have unlocked it. Oh, be freaking do. I must have never unlocked it during festival. I guess I'm missing a festival item. Ripperoonie. F's in the chat. H does F's. It's not under housewares. It's even smaller. Okay. We might have... Hold on. Alphabetical. Oh, this bad boy. Okay. Putting this bad boy on a table or something is what you're going for. Guess the green would be the best. I guess it does kind of capture the same essence. It does kind of. Let me go look at her house again. She used to have a watermelon shirt displayed in her house. I really do wish we had one of those. I don't think I can display Ubi's since it's not my design. We did add a lot of stuff from her New Horizons house. We could drop the lamp. Like, we've managed to capture so much of the essence of Tangy in this house. We could, in theory, drop the lamp if we wanted to. Like the big coconut lamp. We could drop this. We've done a really good job capturing a blend of New Horizons, Tangy, as well as all the other ones. We could drop that. But then how do we fill the space back here? What do we do? Do we just do a table with a lamp? And then if so, which table? Right? Like that's... I don't know if I want to just do another rattan table. Isn't that weird? We have a rattan in this corner. Do we just do another, like... Had to stop playing for a while, but HHP is me playing regularly again. Nice. I could tell you want the lamp, bud. Keep it. Small partition against the wall. The shelf partition. Ooh. Okay, so you're saying I should do this. Now there's two different options. So first off, we could just put another one of these against the wall here. Like this is what you're saying. We could just put like another one of those. But even we could also add these. We also have the tension pull ones. I kind of don't like how much these are covering up the back wall though. I don't know if I like those. Can I center it like that? The wood is not doing it for me. But just got to be a better color, like green maybe. Does the green look good there? So much shelving. Yeah, too much shelving almost. I would move the ceiling fan if we did this for sure. I think I would remove the ceiling fan for sure. Get this out of the way for now so we can see what this looks like. Does a single counter fit? Oh, I do have counter options. I do have counter options as well. Let's go see what the counter options look like. The counter options are hard to work with because The problem with counters is they're kind of hard to work with because you're kind of limited on the color choices and stuff. Like counters are kind of hard to work with. Like as much as I love counters and pillars, I think they're actually very hard to work with. I think they're like the pillars and the counters are harder to work with than I like. I think it's too much too, yeah. I think the wall is a little bit busy with that shelf. I 100% agree. So my problem is then, let me go back to my original question here. Go to housewares. If we were to put a table in front of this wall, which table? We could use the rattan low table. It's a little bit too big though. Kind of cramps the area. I really don't have a good table for this corner unless we take a table from somewhere else to put this lamp on. That's what I'm trying to find something to put this lamp on. We could use a stool, right? Yeah, we could use the stool. Have a hutch thing. Where's the rattan stool? We were to put like that here. Put this lamp on it. Almost looks out of place. Like you can tell that I'm using a stool to put something on top of it. The Nordic hutch. I don't know if I have the Nordic stuff unlocked. It's under N, right? It'd be under Nordic. I don't think I have access to a lot of Nordic stuff. I don't think anybody's houses I decorated were good about Nordic stuff. I don't think so. Okay, I do have the Nordic shelves. It's so big and it's so big. It's just like the most intrusive thing. Just like boom. Oh my, boom. Yeah, there's the low board. The low board's cute. Still kind of a boom situation. I kind of want something that's a 1x. I think I'm looking for a one by one here. I want a 1x1 of some sort. I think that's what I'm going for. Some sort of 1x1 table or stool that we could use. I think that's going to be best here. I know somebody mentioned the leaf stool earlier. Ooh, train. It's my 1x1. Random wooden block stool. The old school ironwood stuff is actually pretty good here. Every pop star has to have a nice mirror. Maybe she moved from a uke to an acoustic guitar. There's a 1x1 shelf. Yeah, we did try the 1x1 shelf. I think we tried that, right? Use the box-shaped seat. It kind of looks like a table. I've always liked the box-shaped seat. I always feel like it looked like a little table. And then I could put something on the wall behind it. That was my plan. My plan was to bring the lamp into this somehow. Right? Get the lamp into this somehow. And then on this back wall, we could find like her love for KK Slider could be back here or something. You know she digs KK Slider. Who doesn't? For some reason, I see her with the sloppy set. I thought about using sloppy in this house. I thought about it. So that's one of my ideas for this. I think that actually works. I still can't get over the palm tree. It's like it being awkwardly offset is like the only problem I have with it. I think if this was centered, it'd be a lot better. But I still can't get over the palm tree. I kind of like it. It just works. Yeah, it's just weird. It just works. Like, I just can't get over the palm tree. I think we're just, after all that hard work, we're just like, The question is do we turn it off? All right, hold on. Let's do our lighting. Let's mess with our lighting and soundscapes. I guess we give her an ocean. Give her an ocean sounds, and then I think we just do normal lighting with just less of it. I think because we have windows as well. Yeah, I think we just do normal lighting, but like a good amount less of it. And then we decide, like, do we want to bring back the ceiling fan here? I think ceiling fans are essentials in every house, but I can see how some people were raised differently. I like the ceiling fan does kind of make the top feel less lonely, but it doesn't really matter from a normal angle. You can't even see the ceiling fan from a normal angle. So it's not really something you're going to notice unless you're in here taking pictures. And then it actually does add, it makes the top part of this view seem less naked. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Aunt Heather? Oh, you were Danny Ocean fan? Hey, welcome back in here, Danny Ocean fan. Good to see you, Aunt Heather. All right, I think this is what we're going for. I think we're gonna be done with Tangy's house for now. Let me go mess with the lighting a little bit more. We could do a lighting that. No, I'm really okay with just the white lighting here. I don't really want to do anything else. Oh yeah, we forgot about I did add the ocean soundscape, but I forgot about shines. I would like to add some shines potentially. Okay. How do I do that? The L button. Okay. Alright, she got some steamy food here. If you don't put KK back, so help me. I do kind of like KK Slider more than the actual album. I do kind of actually think that this is cooler. I do like this more. And I would like to fit her album in somewhere. Cool. Cool. Make the espresso machine steamy. All right, we have to add some butterflies to. We have to add some butterflies real quick to this flower here. Let's add a couple butterflies to this just to kind of be cute. Not too much, not too little. Ah, not the rug. Take this and put it over here. It's not gonna let me put it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nice. Couple little butterflies, couple clankoids. Oh, I kind of want to put like a super obnoxious, noisy, like a stress buzz on this guy. Like this guy is stressing. I don't think I'm gonna stick with this, but look at this guy. Those look like stink lines. I would like something that like makes it seem like he's noisy. The electricity. Man, The Shining is probably one of the coolest things they added to this game, dude. The Shining is so cool. I wish I had some custom designs that I could make this cooler. That's so cool. I just think The Shining is so cool. Maybe the electricity for the palm tree. I don't like doing too much with Shining. I think we've shined enough. Just a couple little shinies. It's cute. You could shine things outside the island, right? You cannot. No, you cannot, which is a missed opportunity if you ask me. Roscoe really out here thinking booting up a computer means to drop kick it. One of the things Wilbur says cracks me up. I don't know where he hears those sayings. Wilbur's pretty funny. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we're good here. All right, let's see. This is our Tangy home. And then if we turn on the radio, which, do they, like, has anybody done this before? Like, if I turn the radio on, will she turn it off sometimes, or is the radio always going to be playing? Like, what's the deal with giving a villager a radio? Like, are they going to just turn it on and off sometimes? Like, does anybody know how these interactions work? It's always going to be on if I turn it on? Because I don't know, that wasn't necessarily something I was going for, but like... Yo, thank you for the 5-pack, Vegeta the Legend. The Prince of all Saiyans, once again. Coming out with the 5-pack. Thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate that. The generosity. Really do appreciate that. Congratulations, Corsum, Nerdy, Crafter, Avita, Zephyr, and Kotai Penguin. Now, is she gonna wreck it with the gift? No. Apparently, once you decorate a villager's house, they will never like mess it up again. Now, they will mess it up if you don't have a crafting table, or if you don't have a stove in their house. They will temporarily mess it up to add a stove and to add a crafting table on days that they're crafting or cooking. And then as soon as they're done crafting and or cooking, it switches back to normal. But to my understanding, once you decorate a villager's house, there's no longer the worry of your villager's house is messing up again. It just stops. And you just have the control from here. So I think you're safe for like putting in like some good effort. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. So her favorite song is I Love You. So we're going to keep I Love You. Also put a spider web in the kitchen as though they catch flies in it. you put a little spider web in Frobert's house. That's so cute. That's so cute. All right, I think we're good here. Even though these guys are freaking out and dancing to the music now. I almost don't want that. Okay, hold on. We're not going to do music. Because I want these guys to just be like doing random noises. And we're just gonna do the TV instead. Will they turn the TV off sometimes? Will they turn the TV on and off, or is it always gonna be on now? I'm so curious how this all works. Screw them for not letting us make it a little bigger. Yeah. All right, this is our Tangy's new home. Yo, Tangy. It's September's over. Wake up. What do you think, dude? All right. What can I do for you? All done. All right. Well, go forward with these remodel plans. The excellent work. Okay. I don't know how this works. Are they going to give me the bumpa, bana, bana? No, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so.